Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back. What's the name of this series? To Feed the Beast Horizons Daybreaker. Almost completely forgot the name. Well, last episode we set up this triple ore processing line, I guess we'll call it, which right now is actually having some power issues. But now we can triple our ores, so we'll just put them in this chest. They'll get piped in through this logistical transporter, which is just the item pipe from the mod, into the purification chamber that's getting oxygen from the separator, which is going through to the, which is turning it into clumps, which is going into the crusher, being turned into dust, going into the enrichment chamber from dirty dust to normal dust, and then going into the energized smelter and getting cooked or smelted. But we'll have to work on fixing our power situation. I've made a second windmill, but that didn't change anything for some reason. And I've also upgraded the universal cable from basic universal cable to advanced universal cable, but it still seems to be not doing so well. But today we're going to work on actually getting our ores. So mining works just with your pickaxe. It's fine, but it takes a long time, and it's much better if while I'm recording episodes we just get the mining done in the background. So I've gathered all of these pieces here for the digital miner. Now it's quite expensive, and it does take quite a few diamonds, but I'll show you a few tips in the recipe once we make it. So here we go, digital miner. So it takes these atomic alloys, which require this refined obsidian dust or compressed obsidian, but compressed obsidian is much better. Once you've made your refined obsidian dust, just stick it in an enrichment chamber, and it's worth 100 of these. So that's super useful, and it's the same with the diamond. Don't make a diamond dust, just put a diamond in the enrichment chamber, and you'll get 100 diamonds worth of 100 diamond dust in this one compressed diamond. So it's definitely cheaper. But what this will do is it will auto mine any block you tell it to within a 32 block maximum radius, I think in all directions. It's nighttime at the moment, so we'll quickly work on the other stuff. So we'll put that up in a minute and see how well we can use that. But today I want to look at a few other mods. So one thing I want to do is automate our farming, and that soil is got a dry texture again. There we go. Automate our farming so I don't have to keep going over here and watering, canning stuff and stuff like that. So what we're going to make is if I just get all the pieces here, wooden planter. So this will plant and harvest all types of crops, and it should be placed one block below the ground. And then if we grab this, surround it with 7 stone and get a stone hoe, we now have a stone planter. And I will have to also put this above ground, but we'll be able to use this to plant and harvest all sorts of stuff. And this is from the progressive automation mod, which is like a beginning automation kind of thing. Witherstone can be used to craft tools. Unbreaking 10. Oh, that's cool. Wither iron. Oh, wither diamond. Nether star and a diamond. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's nice. We'll have to look into this in the future. But we'll also want to have a stone upgrade. This will let us actually use the things. We're going to need redstone and wood. We'll get that in a minute. And another mod we also want to get started with is immersive engineering. This is a mod I've been wanting to use for quite a while, and it only recently became public. It's another tech-based mod, but it's like hyper-realistic with telephone line kind of power cables and stuff, giant machines, and a revolver. So yeah, so one of the first things you're going to really need is the coke oven. The coke oven is the first important machine you will need to create in order to proceed with immersive engineering. Its functionality is simple. It will heat up coal or blocks of coal without supplying it with oxygen, creating coal coke, a carbon-rich fuel. More importantly, it also creates creosote oil, which is used as a preservative for wood, so that will allow us to make treated wood, which is also used in the mod. Now, we're going to need a place for this, but we'll quickly make the blocks. So, sandstone, clay, and bricks, and... why has that not worked? That should be... where is it? Coke oven. Oh, I got them the wrong way around. Ooh, that went weird. Brick, 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 brick. There seems to be a slight bug with... whatchamacallit? Slight bug with... is this enough? 22, 24, 26, 28. There we go. That's enough. A slight bug with... inventory tweaks, that's what it is. So now that we have this coke oven, what we need to do is find a place for it, and that would be the perfect spot, our cobble gen, which is done really well. I've got 8 triple compressed cobblestone, but we'll have to do somewhere else, unless we can put the cobble gen somewhere else. This stuff we don't really need for now, so you might as well just pick it all up, since we won't be using it for now, and we'll just place it down here actually, where it's kind of relevant. And then in here we can place this brand new coke oven. So let's just mine out this area, and then we'll also need one more item to put this together. And I haven't been very well prepared for this episode because I was planning on doing an unturned episode, but I wasn't quite sure what to do in it, because we're waiting for the new official map to be released, and we decided not to carry on with the map we last recorded because there wasn't really much we could do in it. So I wanted to get a digital miner up and running, and then I wasn't really sure what else to do in the episode, so we're just doing a lot of randomness, getting started on different mods. But now that we have this, we're going to need one super important thing, not the workbench. Where is the engineer's hammer? We're going to need, like, the main thing in the mod, and they don't even show you it. Engineer's hammer. There it is. It takes iron, string, sticks, 2 iron, 1 string. Do I have... I do have exactly 1 string. I am going to research it so we can make more string, because we'll probably end up needing more string. And we'll also need some sticks. 1, 2. Perfect. Oh, and here's something important. This is like automatic here, going through this pipe, but if you inventory tweaks this, like sort it, this pipe will not pull from the chest. It's really buggy. Kind of strange to get. It's in the book. We can plop that in there and gain our string. And then we can make our engineer's hammer. And the reason I'm also not shift clicking recipes in and items out of this project table that I've made, I believe we made it last episode, I'm pretty sure I showed you it, is because there's this weird bug where a lot of the time it crashes when shift clicking. We should be able to right click this with the hammer, and there we go, coke oven. It actually has a pretty cool texture. I almost wish I had sunk it back in the wall one and then put the creeper blocks on the other side. But yeah, that's fine. And then the way this works, so we're going to need coal. It will heat up coal or blocks of coal. Do you need coal to cook the coal? The coal's in here. Oh, we don't have much coal at all. We have a lot of lead. Coal is 32, lead is 512. We'll just grab 10 of that and grab a load of coal. That's enough. And we can make a few blocks of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then we'll just stick them in there. Ah, okay, and they should cook up, creating coal coke and creosote oil. And we'll probably need buckets for the creosote oil, but is this cooking? I believe this is very, 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 very slowly cooking. Very slowly. Okay. That's interesting. Now this mod does add a lot of cool stuff. What's this? Over the course of your engineer... Oh no, this will require treated wood, which is made with creosote oil, so we can't do that yet. We need to wait for this block. I'm pretty sure a block of coal was probably a bad choice to demonstrate this, but maybe by the end of the episode it will be done. Is it daytime yet? It is. Let me see. We will want another hoe, actually. And we want the axe because we want wood for some purpose. What was the purpose of the wood? What was the purpose of the wood? Oh yeah, the upgrade. Yeah. Important. Let's go quickly grab 8 logs. And we can make the thing for progressive automation. Now that we're up here, though, we can actually try out the digital miner. So this will probably take our power to a halt, like, completely. But it's worth it. And it doesn't... Oh yeah, it fits. There we go. So this now has power. And the cool thing about this is we've got Silk Touch on. Well, we don't really need Silk Touch. Then we can configure it to say what we want. So we want the maximum radius of 32 by 100 by 32, I think it is. Oh wait, it says max 60, radius 32. Can we go 33? No. Okay, set you to 100, that's 60. Set you to 100, that should go to... Oh wait. 500. 255. There we go. We can set a filter, and we're going to want this to be OR dictionary. Let's see. Star OR. So we click star OR. Is that what we wanted? No. Let's go back here. Star OR. Tick. Save. Why is it... I'm going to delete that. It's like... Oh my gosh. If I was to star iron, does it come up with iron? It doesn't come up with anything. Item stack, that gets you to put an item in. Material gets you to put the material in. Ooh. Mod ID gets you to put in the ID. What's the ID of... Let's say iron ore. Iron ore. Iron ore. I don't know. This is weird. I'm pretty sure. Let's try it. If we do star ore, does it say that there's any? We'll save it. We'll go back to my none. What was it? Star or star? Oh, there we go. I had to put a star on both sides. So now that... Ooh, why did I not save that? Star or star, that gets us anything with the keyword OR in it will be mined up. And it says to mine 0. There's no ORs. Inverse mode. Oh well, there we go. Okay, so it got 878 blocks to go, and we're already low on power. So we're going to stop that for now. We definitely have to find... Ooh, wow. Okay, this is the range of it. That's a pretty big range. That is a pretty big range. We can hide that. I think what we'll have to do at the end of this episode is possibly see if... Oh, whoops. Possibly see if there's a better... Oh, I got another sapling. A better power generation option, or just more power. More, what do you call it? That's what you call it. You call it, I'm sorry, I'm having a memory blank. More wind turbines, there we go. So, now we can also use our stone turbine. We're going to want some wood. I thought I just got some wood, but oh well, we're going to want 6 logs, 8 logs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're not going to leave a floating tree. Also, we'll have to work on a base soon. I might do that in between this episode and next, get a new base up and running. We're going to quickly hurry down and make one upgrade before we use this planter. We're also going to grab our flax seeds, because that's something else used in immersive engineering. We're also going to grab these normal seeds. We're going to grab a piece of redstone, which is in this chest. Redstone, oak wood. We're going to grab a few pieces of cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to trade them for stone. And then we're going to use stone and surround our wooden upgrade. And this coal is also perfect. Okay. So we have everything we need now, I believe, to set up. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like living in a hole. To set up our planter. So we want our stone hoe that we made. We want this. This gives it a range of 2, which isn't much, but it's enough. And we'll give it some fuel. We'll add our flax seeds. We'll also add waiting for what? Maybe it prefers these seeds. Waiting? What are you waiting for? Waiting. Coal, seeds. It might need water? Does it want me to put a water source down somewhere? This isn't going to work out very well here. Like instant power drain. This isn't working for me, and the coal coke oven is going to take forever. Okay, this is a great episode. I think I'm going to try and find something else we can use for power gen. I think I'm going to... Oh yeah, this is working. So I'm going to find something else I can use for power gen now. See if we can work on that. We might just stick with some more wind turbines and see if that works for us. Ooh, you get back here. And I think I'm also going to see why that thing says waiting. It's in the ground, it has a hoe, it has fuel to do the works, but it's not working. So I'll have to see what this waiting is about. I might need some more upgrades or something. Might need to put down a water source. So I'll quickly check that. I'll also see if I can find some sheep. I know there's some in that direction from the minimap. And I'll see what we can do for power. But this episode's being a bit derp, so I'm just gonna go do that, make sure I'm fully prepared this time, and then I will be right back. So guys, I'm back, and I believe I have figured out the issue with the stone planter. So I believe it needs to be one lower than it actually sounds like in the description of the thing, and it has to have a water source on top after looking at an image. And then if we do this, there we go. So that range of 2 might only be allowing this to work, and I think we can put in bone meal. And that's going to use the entire coal, so we're going to want some more stone upgrades. That's something I'll have to work on. We're going to want possibly bone meal here, I don't know if that works. And this will grow, and then it should get harvested by the machine. And I want to know if this will continue to use coal or not. Running, and it's waiting for the crop. Will it still use coal? Apparently not. So we'll let that grow. I'll have to make some more stone upgrades, and I'll find out if that automatically harvests itself. Now looking at the digital miner, I think it's going to have its own power source, and all of our machines are going to have possibly a different power source, because the way these wind turbines work, the higher up they are, the better they go. As you can see here, they're going kind of slow. So the only way I know to speed that up is to put them higher up, but that requires a lot of cabling. So I might instead work on, for the rest of this episode, the advanced solar generator, or at least one normal solar generator. So let's go and see what we can do about that. So I believe the advanced solar generator is better than the windmill, and just even the solar generator itself is probably better than the windmill, as height doesn't affect it. So let's see what we're going to need for one solar generator. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to need 5, 7 enriched alloys, so that's 7 redstone and 7 iron in the metallurgy confuser. We're going to need 2 osmium dust. Is it just 2, or do you need... Yeah, 2 osmium dust. So grab some osmium and put it in the crusher for now. Just get the dust. And then we can put the tin clumps back in. And we don't want that to get enriched. Oh, it doesn't look like that'll be a problem. Okay, that'll cook up. Get us our dust. So we have the dust. We'll also need 1 iron ingot. Ooh. We're going to need some glass panes, so we should have some sand somewhere. I guess not, but we can use this sandstone we used, or well, we needed. We don't have sand researched. Well, that's smart, Gumball. Do we have glass researched? We do have glass researched. Let's get a load of glass instead. And we can get a load of glass panes. That's those. Ooh. This should be our enriched alloy. What is that noise? Okay, that's weird. And then, that is about it. We'll need 2, 4, 6 redstone. 2, 4, 6 redstone. So go like this, with these over the top, and we'll also need some osmium. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 of you. We'll grab all of this back. Then we'll also need iron ingot, 2 enriched alloy, and there's something else we'll need. Iron ingot, 2 enriched alloy. What am I trying to do now? Oh yeah, we've got the iron ingot, 2 enriched alloy. We just need the energy tablets. So that's going to take 3 gold, 4 redstone. 3 gold and 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 gold and the 2 enriched alloys. There's the energy tablet. That gives us the dust. Boom, 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 and solar panel. We have our solar generator. And let's see if this will make any more power than the windmills are doing. So we'll see how much RF per tick it says on the machine. That go there, and it says it's generating 4, 5 kilojoules. Is that how much is in it? This doesn't seem to be too great. 100 joules per tick, 960 joules per tick. We might want to go for the advanced generator. So I think I'm going to quickly make the other 4 solar generators, get the advanced one, and see how much better or worse it is compared to the windmills, even at this height. Because this is 150.9 joules. This is steadily going up, so I'm not sure. This is going up, and the cable isn't connected to it. So let's pick you up and put the cable there. Is that still making the same amount? So this is going down. So that is confusing. These numbers make no sense, but I'm going to make the rest of the solar generators, make the advanced one, and see if it's any better. Probably is better, but like in comparison. And then I'll be right back. And also I'll bone meal this afterwards and see if that will auto harvest. And then I think we will have reached the end of the episode. So guys, I'm back, and I have everything we need for the advanced solar generator. There we go, and apparently some stuff for some rusty ladders. But now, I also made some more cables. We can go and see how much power this will generate. Also, this creosote oven has generated some creosote for us, and also some blocks of coal coke, which we can turn into coal coke, but we'll do that another time when we actually really need it. And I think you can automate the oven, but we don't have any like a large amount of buckets. I think you can do it with the extra utilities liquid transfer nodes, but we're gonna place down our solar generator. Oh wow, this seems pretty good. And we're gonna break the grass and just place the cabling. Let's see if this will make a lot of power. This is going up. The windmills are now showing as full. They're not exporting power anymore, so I'm going to assume that everything is working well downstairs. Now, I'm pretty sure the machines are currently off because we've got nothing to process, so that could be the issue. Oh, that could be the reason. Let's put silver in here, let's put clumps in here, and the power seems to be... we'll have to see once it reaches the smelter, but it seems to be pretty stable. And I think the titanium ore can go in here as well. It just doesn't want to go through this pipe. Oh, wait, yep. Will this work? No, titanium doesn't seem to go into there. Okay, that's going away, and the power seems to be fine. If we turn on the digital miner and then get the ores going, we will truly see how well it is doing. Ooh. Let's go over to our miner. This has got a pretty good texture as well. And we'll go config. Yep, that's what we want. Start. And this should be able to mine without any problems. Yep, we might want to add some speed upgrades eventually. And if we go and take these ores down while the thing's mining, we should be able to set these in here, and this should go through here, and power doesn't seem to be a problem anymore. There we go. That seems to be it. It's going through. Once it reaches the smelter, we can see if that's what's causing any power issues. Nope. Everything seems to be running fine, even with the digital miner running. So there we go. So, oh, and let's quickly harvest the sugarcane. What have we done in today's episode? We have done quite a bit actually. We set up an advanced solar panels. Now we're getting our power situation more stabilized. We have a digital miner for mining all the ores up so that I don't have to constantly go into the caves and mine up stuff myself. And we set up a coal coke oven, which is making us creosote oil and coal coke. And we technically set up a farm, but I'm not going to put that in the title because it didn't really do much. We'll have to get some more upgrades for that. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like. Let me know you want to see some more. And next episode, I think we might look into a few newer mods, or a bit more into the immersive engineering mod, once we've got some more creosote oil. And possibly something else. There's quite a long list of stuff, but it all requires a lot of materials that we haven't got yet. That's why we've mainly been doing the technical stuff first. But then, yeah, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.